You know, it's a strange thing. We're living longer than ever before, but are we living better? So many of us are just plagued by this constant fatigue, brain fog, and all these mystery health issues. In this explainer, we're going to get right into the cellular reasons why this is happening. Let's dive in.
I mean, does this sound familiar? You feel completely exhausted, you can't focus, you just know something is off. So you go to the doctor, you run all the tests, and they come back and say, everything looks normal, you're healthy, but you don't feel healthy. So what on earth is actually going on here?
Well, it turns out you're not alone, not even close. Get this. According to the source material, only 1 in 20 adults today are actually metabolically healthy. Just 1. That's only 5% of us. So that feeling that something is fundamentally wrong, yeah, it's real. And we're not just talking about avoiding disease here. This is a full-blown energy crisis. Most of us are walking around operating at just 15 to 50% of our real biochemical potential. It's like your phone is just never charged past 50%. You can still use it, sure, but you're not getting anywhere near its full power. So what's the root cause of all this? This epidemic of low energy and chronic illness? Well, the answer is a concept that sounds a little weird in our modern world of endless food choices. It's called hidden hunger. Let's unpack that, because it's super important. Hidden hunger means our stomachs might be full, but our cells, the tiny power plants inside us, are literally starving. Think of it like this. Your body is this incredibly complex engine. It needs over 160 different little parts, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff, to run properly. We're giving it plenty of fuel, the calories, but we're missing all the essential parts needed to actually turn that fuel into energy.
So why is this happening? How are we missing all these nutrients? Well, 100 years of modern industrial farming has just stripped our soil bare. And the result is that the food we're eating today has as little as 1/20th of the nutrients our grandparents' food had. 1/20th. That means even if you think you're eating healthy, your cells might be starving for the real stuff they need to thrive.
Okay, so your body is brilliant. When it's faced with this constant shortage of nutrients, it doesn't just give up. It's forced to make some really tough choices. It actually kicks into this incredible survival mode. You can think of it like there's a little battlefield medic inside you. So what are these tough decisions? When resources are scarce, how does your body decide what to fix and what to let go? This right here, this is the real aha moment that explains so much. It all comes down to something called the Triage Theory from Dr. Bruce Ames. It's genius, really. It says that your body, just like that medic on the battlefield, takes the few resources it has and sends them to the things that are absolutely critical for surviving right now. You know, keeping your heart beating, keeping your brain online. But there's a cost. It has to sacrifice all the long-term stuff. So let's just walk through how this happens. First, your body realizes it's not getting the 160 plus nutrients it desperately needs. So it hits the panic button and activates survival triage. All the resources get channeled to just keeping the lights on. And this is the big one. Long-term health gets sacrificed. Things like repairing your DNA, maintaining your tissues, regulating your immune system, they all get put on the back burner. And the result, over time, chronic fatigue, autoimmune issues, and just feeling old before your time. This is what the source material calls a metabolic blackout. Your body's core programming gets corrupted. It just can't run its energy production systems properly anymore. And this isn't just a theory. It's the direct line connecting what you eat, or rather what you don't eat, to those awful symptoms so many of us are dealing with every single day. Okay, I know, that sounds pretty bleak. But here's where the story takes a turn, and it's a really hopeful one. What if you could actually look inside your own cells? What if you could find the exact places where those energy blockades are happening and decode your own metabolism? Welcome to the world of metabolomic medicine. It's a totally personalized approach that looks way beyond just your symptoms. It analyzes the thousands of chemical byproducts of your metabolism, basically the exhaust fumes from your cells, to create this incredibly precise map of your health, showing you exactly where things are going wrong. And the detail here is just staggering. We're talking about tracking more than 5,000 different metabolites. By measuring these tiny little signals, we get a real-time picture of how well your body's biochemical machinery is actually running. It's unbelievably precise. So what does this analysis actually tell you? Well, it pinpoints your specific vitamin and mineral deficiencies. It shows you the exact blockades in your energy production lines. It uncovers the status of your nervous system.
It's not guesswork, it's a detailed, personalized blueprint that explains not just that you feel sick, but precisely why.
All right, so you have this amazing blueprint. Now what? This isn't just about collecting data. It's about using that exact information to reboot your entire system and finally give your body what it needs to heal itself. There's a quote from the source material that just nails it. This isn't about covering up symptoms with a Band-Aid. It's about pinpointing the exact raw materials your body has been starving for and then giving them back in the precise amounts needed so it can do what it's naturally designed to do, heal. And you know what? It works. The data shows that a whopping 80% of patients who follow this approach see a significant improvement in their health. And they see it fast, usually within just 3 to 6 months. We're talking about a life-changing restoration of energy and well-being. So I'll leave you with this question. If you've been feeling that chronic exhaustion and just haven't been able to get answers, could it be that your cells are just starving? And more importantly, what could you unlock? What could you feel like?